Hi again. Tonight I want to give you my recipe for huevos rancheros. It's a very delicious recipe. It's usually for breakfast, like a 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, Saturday, Sunday morning. So I hope you enjoyed the recipe. And if you have any questions, you remember, just write me and I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. Remember, this is my second video and I hope with time it will get better.
Hello everybody, I'm back again. Today we're going to make huevos rancheros. It's basically a fried egg, but very Mexican way. You're going to love it. What we're gonna need tortillas. We're gonna need 2 pans here, one for the sauce and one to fry the ham and fry the egg, and then we have the cheese. The cheese has to be one cheese that can melt. Provolone, mozzarella, or Muenster, any of your preference could be great, but it has to melt in order to taste good. Now the first thing we're gonna do is, I bought these tortillas. I'm not gonna make my own tortillas because this is different to me, and what I want them is to be a little bit not too soft. If I just cook them like this in the oil, it's gonna be soft. I don't really want them that soft. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to warm them a little bit in the oven, and then I'm going to fry them, because usually a huevo ranchero has a tortilla underneath the egg. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fry the tortillas, and we're going to fry the ham, and then we're going to put the ham and the cheese in between. Oh my goodness, what combination. It is going to be just great. Now, like I said, you're going to need the eggs, you're going to need the onions. I bought this hot sauce, the supermarket, and the tortillas. I really like this one because it really gives them the really Mexican flavor. I'm very picky with my flavors because I know what Mexican food tastes like, and my kids, young adults, they're very peculiar now with the Mexican food. They really like it. When they go to restaurants, they really want the real thing. Anyway, I pour a little bit of oil. I'm gonna wait for my tortillas here for the tortillas to fry, and I'm gonna pour a little bit of oil here for my salsa. I'm gonna wait a little bit for my salsa to make my salsa, because I want my salsa to be warm or hot when I put it here. I have my waste basket here near me, because you know when you just the eggshells, you need to immediately turn in the trash and start walking. Okay, anyway, give me just 1 minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pause a little bit and get my tortillas out here, and you're gonna see how they're supposed to look in order for them to fry them. Okay, we have our tortillas ready here. I'm gonna take them out, put them in the plate, get them ready to fry. Believe me, it is better when you do it like this. Wow, the oven is so nice to heat your tortillas, because you can heat so many at the same time. You don't have to be doing 4, 3. It works just perfectly. Okay, so I have my plate ready. So I don't want my tortillas to be so greasy. So I'm gonna set them there before I transfer them into another plate, ready to assemble my eggs. Okay. Now let's do some arrangements here so we can all fit. Now I'm going to make sure the oil is hot, and we're gonna have to wait 1 minute. Okay, we can see it's ready just with the little bit that I put in here. This is telling me it's ready. So I'm gonna put my first tortilla There we go. What I want to do is do all the tortillas at the same time. I'm going to dry a little bit my ham because I don't want that to be too watery for the oil, you know, water and oil, and then it starts, you know, yes, oil all over the place, and you don't really want that. So make sure your ham is a bit dry, so it will be easier to cook. Okay, so we're actually, I think I can fit 2 in here instead of 1 and have it ready. This is, you can find at the store like yellow corn tortillas or white corn, you know, it varies. So like I said, you just choose the one of your preference. It's always what you like better. Believe me, with these huevos rancheros, everything tastes good. Here we go. I think I already flipped this one. Okay, let me just fry these ones. Let me finish frying these ones so we can move to the next step. Okay, this is what happened. You can see it's air coming out. If you like soft, let's say, okay, I like this one soft, I take it out. I have one that is crunchy already. I really like them crunchy. But this is soft and this is more crunchy. So only depends how you like it. You can select the one because you're cooking, and you can decide if you want it soft but a little hard. Crunchy tortilla. Okay, so let's finish this. I'll be right back. We're going to put the ham. Now we're gonna put the ham in here. I think I need to lower the heat underneath, or it's gonna be jumping oil all over the place, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. It's gonna happen anyway because it was so hot. So what I'm going to do, I just wanna make sure I lower a little bit more. This is how we can help. There is a net. I have the net, and I didn't get it out. It sounds like popcorn. I'm going to take a little bit out of the heat. So at the end we're going to end up cleaning this stuff pretty much. Okay. You can do these if this happens. That's okay. The more cooked your ham is, the better it gets. Okay. Well, I like my food. What can I say? Okay, now we have a nice ham in here. The plate is not so hot, thank goodness. I'm gonna try to just get it again a little bit off the heat, and then I'm gonna put it on top of the tortillas. Right here, we have 1. We have 2. Now, let me tell you one thing. I'm going to set this one right here because this is what you can do. I'm going to bring this here. I'm going to put 1 cheese. You can do it now between the ham and the tortilla, or you can do it on top the ham and between the egg, and it's totally up to you. The order doesn't matter, it's how you like it. So we're going to do the other ones. The other hams will be right back, okay? Okay, we are back. I'll try to clean a little bit before it gets a little too messy, but you know, I'm just trying to clean a little bit. Okay, trash. Now, I put a little bit of oil in here to do my onions to make this taste better, as you can fry a little bit the salsa with some onions. You can add some hot peppers if you want to, but with this sauce, I think it says hot already. If you don't like too hot, don't put any hot peppers in, because and then it will be very spicy for your taste maybe. But this salsa, just cooked like that, is delicious. Okay, we're just waiting for the oil to heat a little bit to be, but I think I have it in the right temperature. And I'm setting here my dishes ready for the eggs. Well, I'm just waiting for, I have a big guy here in the house, so he's gonna have 3 huevos rancheros, and he doesn't like eggs, so imagine how good these are. He doesn't eat eggs, he doesn't like eggs, but he likes huevos rancheros. Okay, let me try one onion here. You can see if it's hot. Not just yet. I don't like cooking if the oil is not hot, because I don't know, I think the flavor changes a little bit of flavor for things. Okay, let's take these out. These are ready. My husband and my son, and I have 3 kids. They all like the cheese on the bottom. And that's how, by the way, this is Black Forest ham, which is delicious. I mean, really, with different, oh, it's ready. So everything is beginning to be ready here. Let me just put 1 egg here. The onions. The onions right here. I think I should have put it on the other side because I have oil dumping. I want everything to be in the camera, so I'm trying to figure out what is the best side of my kitchen. I don't have a very big kitchen, but I have a nice kitchen, and I'm still, you know, this is my second video, so I'm trying to figure out what is the best side for me to put all the ingredients. I have them ready. I can smell the onion now. So now I hope my egg. Bravo! I got it. So, and I'm gonna add a little bit of water once I put my salsa and let it boil a little bit. Just a little bit longer, and we have 1 ready. If you have an oven or serving dishes that you can put them and then put them in the oven and keep everything warm. There we go. This is our first egg. I hope all my eggs come out as beautiful as that one, but you know, sometimes the eggs just don't behave. So I hope all of these come out right. Okay, let's do the salsa. So I have a clean spoon because I'm not gonna add the whole salsa, but I'm going at least half of it. Half of the jar. And remember, we are going to add water to it. I think it could have been better. Let me just get a glass of water. If you bear with me, let me just pause it a little bit and let me get some water. Okay, we are back. I have my water waiting for me. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful, yeah. So 2 out of 7. Let me get these out before I add some water to my salsa. It really needs water. So we need to add a little bit of water to the salsa or it's gonna be too dry. Doesn't need salt. You don't need to add any salt. This is like a cup of water. Okay, and then let it boil. And let me continue. I think I need a little bit of oil here so I can continue frying my eggs. And let's see, please, 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 let all my eggs come nicely. Because it's nice to have a nice huevos rancheros and none of them broken. So I hope that all of my eggs, the 7 that I need to cook, to fry, come out right. So you can see the salsa. Let it boil so all the flavors fuse. I say fuse because the onion, the oil, we added a little bit of water. And like I said, we don't need to add, I think I'm just gonna add 1 spoon more and that's it because they like it with a lot of salsa. And then once this is warm or hot, you put it on top of your huevos rancheros. They call it rancheros because of this hot sauce. That's what we call it. And then we have another variation of eggs that we call it huevos a la mexicana. One day I'm gonna cook those eggs for you and you're gonna love it. We in Mexico, we cook eggs so many different ways that you will be surprised. And my husband being from Oklahoma, he just was surprised, amazed of how many variations of huevo con egg with carne seca, which is dry meat, different variations. Okay, let me pause, let me finish the eggs and I'll be right. Look at the salsa. The salsa is ready. Just to let her work. Lisa's get so confused with this one. I'm gonna put a number 3. It goes from 1 to 8, 9. So I'm putting number 3. I'm just keeping it warm because it's ready. I don't want that to evaporate. We don't want our salsa to evaporate because we need it. So I'll be right back. Once I finish all the eggs, I'll be right back. Okay, now we're back. I let this simmer for 5 minutes. So we have our eggs here. We're getting ready. So I'm gonna start with this one. This is what we do. We're gonna pour the sauce on top of the eggs. Just like so. And I tell you, once you start eating this, the sauce is hot enough that it's gonna help the cheese melt. Okay, so we're gonna set this one here. I'm gonna do the other one. Now that the sauce is hot, so when everybody sits and eat, they will be hot, and the cheese will be melted. Okay, 2. You're having dinner tonight. This is breakfast dinner, but really, this can be any time of the day. It's just so delicious that you can have it any time of the day. So complete meal. Then I'm going to show you how to make a dessert, un postre. Of course, a very Mexican postre. Okay, I think we need a little bit more here. This one is kind of, see, we have just enough sauce. Just enough sauce for the 3 servings. And we have our huevos rancheros. And I would say, buen provecho.